Hey YouTube, how's it going? Today we're out here at glorious Arabia Mountain and we are going to hike around and see what we can find. This is a huge granite mountain. It's pretty massive if you couldn't tell, and the wind's blowing up here because there's no trees to sort of block that. So we're going to hike around and see what we can find. Some really cool spots around here, and I'll come down there and get you and we'll go look around. This is breathtaking to come out here and listen to the wind and try to hear what it's saying to you. But I'll raise you guys up and show you around a little bit. But there's all these little pools where it had been raining earlier today and last night. But you can sort of see there's more of the mountain up that way. Pools of water coming down. Just sort of go around. Good evening, YouTube. Today I'm out here at Arabia Mountain. It's a pretty cool place. It's really beautiful. Got a lot of cool sights. It's just a huge granite mountain, and they used to mine a lot of granite here, and which is pretty cool. There's a lot of big boulders like these just sitting around with all sorts of minerals in them. You can kind of see a lot of different minerals in these things. There's some quartz and sandstone and a wasp nest. It's really awesome. Good thing it's cold out and they can't fly right now. But today I wanted to talk about freedom and what we can do to help ourselves become more free as a people. I think that a lot of people get caught up in racial tension or just hate in general, and you know, it doesn't matter if you're white, if you're black, if you're Hispanic. It doesn't matter what you are. We're all humans. We're all part of the same race, and I think that knowing our history as human beings is a good way to freedom, because when we know our history and we all maybe belong to different tribes, we can all get together and help each other. Just being humans, just knowing that we're all the same animal in the background, and knowing where we come from is part of that. That just goes to knowing who you are, because we're all individuals, and that's who we are. We're all individual people. We're all here on this massive asteroid that's circling in space, that's in orbit to other planets who aren't as lucky as this one to have life on it. Perhaps even unlucky, because the way that we as humans are just destroying everything in our path. We just consume and consume and consume and use, and we're not giving back. We're not giving back anything. We're just using and consuming every day, and we're not giving back to the planet. And you know, there's a lot of ideas that are going around with things with carbon emissions and things like that, with different sort of things that I think are, sorry to check the volume level on this thing, but we're trying to do all this stuff with climate control and all of this jazz and nonsense, and none of that's going to help. None of that's going to help anything. It might help just a little tiny microscopic little bit, but once you start getting into mining lithium, mining cobalt, and doing all that, you're not doing any better. It's not progressing anything to help. The only way we could really help is to obey the laws of nature and get back to where we were in the beginning. Not necessarily Neanderthal, but, you know, get back to, I mean, a great way to go would be Native American ways to live with nature and not try to live outside of nature and above nature and think that we're better than anything else, because in the grand scheme of things, we're really not better than anything else. And there's an airplane, and it's funny because I was watching Mateus Treeman the other day, and he's like, man, no matter where you go out in the nature, there's going to be an airplane. And I'm telling you what, he is right, because it seems like every time I come out somewhere, there's always a freaking plane. Troll planes. That's what they are. Troll planes. So, anyway, getting back to what I was saying. You know, living with nature is the best thing that we can do. And the best people that knew how to do that were the Native Americans. You know, the local Indians in this area lived with nature, and they didn't put themselves above it. They respected it, just like they would a member of their family, because we're all tied in together. The trees, the water, the rocks, the shrubs. You know, we're all in this together. We're all on this planet. We have to take care of each other. The trees take care of us. The trees give us oxygen to breathe. You know, we breathe out. The trees breathe in what we breathe out, and then they release what they breathe out, and we breathe what they breathe out. So, you know, all these things give us life. And, you know, without water, we couldn't live. And it just goes in the big circle of things. Everything is in a big circle. We are not outside that circle. We are within that circle, and we have to help uphold our part of that circle, because a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And to be honest, the human race is nature's weakest link. We really are. We try to live above nature. We try to change nature. We try to genetically enhance nature, and it's going to be the end of everything if we keep going, to be honest with you. So we just need to start respecting nature and living within nature's laws, because if we don't, we're going to be in some serious trouble. And I really believe that. I really believe that over the last few centuries, we've just, our time, we are on limited and very limited time as far as things go. But it's not just carbon emissions. You know, they want to push this thing, and I believe that it's just for monetary gain. It's, you know, for deals and things like that. It's not for the environment. I really don't think that the United States government cares about the environment one little iota. I think the individuals do. I think that there are park rangers out there who care about them, and, you know, different groups who care about it. Indigenous groups, Native American groups, primarily. But as far as the government goes, they don't care about you, and they don't care about nature. All they care is the money that they can get off of both of those. So, you know, it's all about greed. It's all about man-made greed, and that's what it's about. So I'm going to get off and stop rambling and let you guys go. And I had a really great talk out here today in this beautiful world that we live in. And I'm going to take some more video of nature out here, just walk around and get some cool shots, and add that in, probably either the beginning and the end, and match it up. But you guys take care, and thank you for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Testing out a new camera that I got, and it seems to be doing really well. It's the Sony ZV-1, and it's a pretty cool camera. I really like it. So far, it shoots really great. So got rid of the GoPro because I just kept thinking that maybe possibly it was the GoPro that was screwing up my videos, and just try something new for once and see what it does. But thanks again, guys, and you guys stay strong, be brave, and remember, respect nature, love nature, live with nature, live within nature's law, and we're going to go far if we start doing that. I think that there is time for a change. There is, you know, it's not too late yet, but we just need to count our losses and move on, and do the right thing. So you guys have it with that. You guys have a great night, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.